Hey y'all, welcome to my page. New subscribers and old subscribers and those who haven't subscribed yet. Today I'm going to show you a couple of videos of the fire that's going on now in LA. I know you heard of it by now. Palisades fire started burning around 10:30 a.m. Tuesday. It scorched thousands of acres around the beach town of Santa Monica and Malibu. Around 6:30, a second fire broke out, the Eaton Fire, in Altadena near Pasadena, and that was about 10,000 acres. Then by 10:30 p.m., a smaller blaze called the Hearst Fire. It consumed about 500 acres. Now, the cause of these three blazes is still under investigation. To make matters worse, the wind was so high. The wind gusts reached 100 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour. I can't imagine.
Here, with all these first responders lined up, they've been working around the clock since early yesterday, doing their best to contain it, but that job's been made more difficult by dry conditions, and like you mentioned, those powerful Santa Ana winds now fueling several major wildfires across this LA area, sending thousands scrambling to safety. With flames and smoke billowing just feet away, an 85-year-old man and his son-in-law made a desperate escape from burning homes in Los Angeles. The man used a walker to head down a hill with dozens of others trying to escape after police ordered evacuees to abandon their cars and run.
Turn around.
You got it.
Keep walking down the hill.
Among the evacuees were several celebrities, including one who helped people trying to escape.
There were little kids. There were mothers trying to find their kids. There were anxiety, panic attacks. It's terrible.
Several shelters are now open for those displaced, but with more than 100,000 people in evacuation zones, resources are scarce. Early Wednesday, President Biden approved an emergency disaster declaration to free up federal aid. According to FEMA, some of that assistance is already being deployed.
And there are resources in the state. In fact, there's resources from 8 other states that have come in to help.
Combined, the fires have burned more than 25,000 acres and destroyed or damaged at least 1,000 structures. Several people have lost their lives and several others have been seriously hurt.
My heart aches for all who lost their homes, their memories, and their sense of security.
President-elect Trump had this to say about the wildfires.
What's happening in California is a true tragedy.
The city of LA is declaring a state of emergency through this wind event, and will have all resources on deck.
The President of the United States happens to be in town. It didn't take more than a text message to get the FMAG approved, which means we're getting reimbursed for the vast majority of these costs. No politics, no hand-wringing, no kissing of the feet. The President of the United States said, yes, what else do you need? Emergency proclamations being drafted as we speak. And I just want to thank the President, because that's something I don't take for granted, and something we should not take for granted at this moment in American history. So thank you, President Biden, as well.
There are currently 3 wildfires burning across Southern California, and all 3 are 0% contained. The Palisades fire has scorched nearly 3,000 acres, and millions of residents in Southern California are currently under a red flag warning. Additionally, the Eaton fire has consumed about 1,000 acres, and the Hearst fire covers 500 acres. The flames have exploded because of a mix of dry conditions and powerful winds up to 60 miles per hour. Fire officials believe that they are likely to strengthen overnight and continue into Thursday.
All of PCH is on fire right now. There is fierce wind, down power lines, power poles toppled over. Things are exploding. Gas lines are on fire. Flames are coming back over PCH, are being blown by fierce winds. It is like driving through hell itself down here. Literally through hell. This is madness down here. These homes are on fire, and you can feel the heat from the flames, even from inside your car. It is insane down here.
Hey, did you hear the news? California's getting Maui-ed. And someone's gonna have to call up Waluigi, cause, yeah. I mean, y'all tell me, is this sus or no? Is it sus that State Farm just months ago canceled all of their fire insurance for homes in the Palisades, exactly where these fires are taking place? The move was justified by the company as an attempt to avoid financial failure. Well, that's cute. What the fuck were all of us paying premiums to you for then, I wonder? Like, how is it legal for these? Anyways, let's just move on.
He not capping, y'all. It says about 1,600 policies were dropped by State Farm in July. They also dropped more than 2,000 policies in 2 other Los Angeles zip codes.
On top of that, you have LA Mayor Karen Bass cutting fire department funding by $23 million this year, just recently. You have firefighters reporting that they're running out of water in the fire hydrants, okay? You've got cars trapping people trapped in homes. Firefighters not responding to certain areas. I mean, what the fuck is going on? The sad thing is, I think we all know what's going on.
Not only is it 3 fires, now it's 4 fires. Sunset Fire, down about Hollywood Hills. But they got that under control. They got the upper hand. It only burned about 40 acres. Let's continue.
So this house is about to go up. This house is already gone. Damn. 1, 2.
I don't think anyone outside of LA truly understands just how insane this whole fire situation has been today. So let me just paint a picture. Like 10 different fires broke out today, including what I consider to be relatively weird areas like around downtown LA and West Hollywood. The worst of which, the Palisades fire, was originally 1 acre, as all things start, got to 10 acres. Then there was an announcement that came with it that was like, it's going to explode to 200 acres in 20 minutes. And I was like, well, that's insane. That's insane. It did just that. And then within an hour or maybe 2, it was at 1,000 acres already. It is now, based on the last update that we've received, 3,000 acres. It started picking up so fast that people were leaving their cars as they were trying to drive out, but they were gridlocked. And then the LAFD had to bulldoze their cars out of the way. And then on the polar opposite side of the county in Pasadena, another fire has broken out. It is 400 acres. As I was filming this, I got a notification that another fire has broken out in Pasadena. But the winds are so bad that aircrafts can't fly properly. I also feel like it's worth mentioning that personnel from the Pasadena Fire Department were in the Palisades fighting that fire earlier today. And the winds are supposed to get their worst between 12 a.m. and like sometime in the morning, like 8 or something. And this is all in the span of less than 12 hours. Everyone I know in the area is like, I actually have no idea what to do because a fire could break out in my area. I just have no idea. So do I like wait and see if like things are going to get insane? Or do you like leave prematurely, not really knowing where you're going to go anyways? Like, yes, California is known for its wildfires, but I was born here. I have lived here forever. This is not normal. This is not normal. And with said abnormal conditions, it's very important to me that we place unique importance on the way that this is going to affect disabled people in LA and houseless people in LA. Things like public safety blackouts, like limited physical routes through which you can travel. Even an evacuation order in and of itself can be a death sentence for a disabled person.
Hi. Just be okay. You're gonna be okay. Hi. You're gonna be okay. Oh shit. Welcome to the park. Yeah, don't worry about that, dude. Look at that. Oh shit. Scary, huh? Yeah.
Dang, look at that.
The plastic is gone, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Look at.
Can you imagine being stuck in the house and can't leave?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
So, where's the gas? Outside. Okay, the gas is off right now. No, don't open the window. Don't open. Don't open anything. Just stay over here. Fuck.
A few moments later.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry. We tried our best. Yeah, and when this tree falls, it's over. Gotta get out of here. Oh, shit.
Nicole Comstock and her photographer showing us this video, or these live pictures of all of these residents from the Pasadena Senior Center, about 95 people who were evacuated from that center tonight. And if you do have any family members perhaps who are at this center and you're wondering about them, well, Nicole was telling us that they are all out in this parking lot.
You see all of these fires right now, right? I tried telling everybody a year ago that these fires were going to come and nobody wanted to listen to me. But now here we are, and guess what they're going to be blaming it on? Ding, ding, ding. You probably guessed it fucking right. But guess what? I also tried telling everybody where specifically that these fires were going to start. But people wanted to act like I have no idea what I'm talking about. I've seen the blueprints for this shit. I know what's on the way. And if you don't know what fires I'm talking about, there's a series of fires breaking out around Los Angeles. You have the Palisades fire, you have the Eaton fire, and you have the Hearst fire. All of which are 0% contained, by the way. And wind gusts of up to 100 miles per hour are forecast. And at least 49,000 people have been ordered to evacuate right now. People were forced to abandon their cars because the fire was spreading so damn fast. People are even taking shelter on the beach. I mean, the Palisades fire in itself was reported to blaze through at least 5 football fields a minute. But more than 200,000 people were without power come Tuesday evening, with 420,000 more under consideration for a power cut. And people actually think that this is normal?
Y'all, this is California this morning. Tell me that this right here does not look like a mirror image of something that we've seen recently in our past. And further, journalists and other people have said they have never in their life seen fire behave the way it did right here. This has to have been one of the worst fires that California has ever seen. I'm about to show you what it looked like this morning when the sun was coming up. We're about to go over this too in 1 minute. Do you guys know how long, like literally how long it took the news to finally start covering the fire? They didn't cover it for hours while it was going on. This right here was the sunrise this morning in California. Like, look behind me, this is just insane. This right here is what you would picture Revelation chapter 6, seal 6 would look like, right? When the sun goes dark, boom, the blood, we know it's the sun, but still. Also, in 532 AD, when the whole entire world was plunged into darkness. Yeah, that really happened, and it lasted 18 months, and the writer of the History of Wars wrote that men were free neither from pestilence nor any kind of unaliving at that time. And I don't think this is California, but this is what happened a few days before this thing happened. I'm pretty sure that's not the sun, y'all. It's kind of hard to believe that this right here is the same world that we lived in a few years ago.
What? Y'all hear that? Let's see what he got to say.
There's just so much false information flying around about the Los Angeles wildfires, especially from people who aren't even near here. But I currently am near all major fires, and here are the objective facts as to what's really going on here. First of all, there are multiple fires from the Pacific Palisades to Pasadena, and now the Hollywood Hills has the Sunset Fire, but none of these fires were created intentionally. This is the result of lots of rain last year, which created a lot of vegetation, followed by no rain this year, and extremely dry 80-mile-per-hour winds pushing embers in all directions. Secondly, people seem to think that the fire hydrants, city reservoirs, and water tanks were somehow not filled with water before this event. They were all at normal levels, including the 114 city water supply tanks. They were not designated to be fighting multiple 1,000-acre fires all at the same time. And lastly, even if Donald Trump was telling the truth that California Governor Gavin Newsom was intentionally withholding water to protect the Delta smeltfish, it is the Federal Endangered Species Act that requires the protection of endangered species, not Gavin Newsom or California. Like it or not, everything I just said is objectively true. If you want to disagree in my comments, all it does is show me that you are uninformed about the situation and that you are not helping the people who are actually going through something here in California.
Okay, I guess let's park along this street, yeah? And then, Dave, if you can, just go ahead of us and try to set up a signal.
Right here. This is where it's gotta be. This is, oh my God. What? I've never, look at this. Beyond comprehension.
This is all bad. Like Usher say, this is all bad. Just to give you an update before I end the video, almost 180,000 people are under a mandatory evacuation order. At least 5 people have been unalived. More than 27,000 acres have been burnt. That's equivalent to 20,000 football fields. Officials say it looked like a bomb was dropped. A bomb. And they think the death toll will rise. Let's pray for LA. If you want to see more on this subject, leave me a comment, let me know, and I can do a part 2. But yes, this is the end of the video. Be safe.